Azrael, Joycelyn. It's just us against the world. You know that, right? And I need y'all to prove your loyalty to me. Everybody has left me, took my money, and now y'all all I got. And so I'm gonna need you to prove your loyalty to me. Will you prove your loyalty to me? Yeah? Okay. When you eat this, you belong to me.
Skits like this plus a lot more wine spill live with me, Unwind with Tasha K, on stage in Miami on October 20th, 2023 at 8 p.m. I better see the winos at the Flamingo Bar Theater. Grab your tickets. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. and seats are first come, first served within your ticket tier. And if you think I cut up on this here internet, you ain't ready for the shit that's about to go down live on stage. Scan the QR code or get your tickets using the link below. The winos are toasting up in Miami. Purchase now. All right, let's go and get started. Aspirin. What the hell they saying about aspirin? You know, listen, I hadn't been doing my little health and wellness news in a minute. Okay, they saying aspirin. Now, listen, I am not a doctor. I'm just reporting what these doctors and scientists are reporting, okay? Because, you know, I get a lot of health and wellness news, and I forgot I was supposed to add that in. But they say heart attack patients who take daily aspirin have lower risk of new attacks and strokes. So basically, if you you know what? And they were saying, Italy, they took this off the internet. Let me just back up for a second. During the whole C-19 situation and the Delta Airlines situation, because, you know, we can't say them certain words, you know what I'm saying? Or they just going to add all types of disclaimers on the screen, okay? They were saying Italy was able to get their stuff under control because they got hit hard with simple Tylenol, okay? Yeah. They said that because it was causing blood clots and stuff in the lungs, and when you take just an aspirin, guess what it do? It thin out the blood, so you don't create no blood clots. So no blood clots was forming in the lungs, and people weren't like losing you know, those are the people that they was actually able to say. Now there was a lot of people they were just rolling out of medical school, you know, putting people on machines and stuff like that, busting their lungs and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of trial and error going on, and that's a lot why the rates were so high. It's because they didn't know how to deal with it, and they had a lot of interns and stuff. Hospitals was overwhelmed. People was showing up when they was just throwing up, wasn't nothing else going on, because, you know, when they had that counter on the TV, you know what I'm saying, anybody that even got, I can't smell, I can't see, I can't think, you know, they at the emergency room and, you know, testing for everything, and turns out nothing's wrong. And then when they go to do some deep tests on you and stuff like that, they accidentally, you know, off you in the face when you was just getting a routine exam. So that had a lot to do with it too. You know, it was a lot of stuff going on. So I wasn't surprised when I heard this, because it is a blood thinner, and it was thinning blood around a time when people was having blood clots form in their lungs and stuff during this particular situation that they're saying is coming back now with a vengeance. It's no longer the F word. It's now the C word, so they don't forget the F word in their scenes and stuff that they got going on. I hope you're able to read between the lines. You think they're able to read between the lines? Huh? The F word is the FLU word. Okay, FLU. And then the C is the COVID. So it's now FLU COVID. Okay, so we're heavily censored over here. Sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You better know how to read and spell, okay? So listen, and this study is being presented at the ESC Congress 2023, which is being held in Amsterdam on August 25th and 28th, okay? And the researchers found that those who didn't consistently take the medication had a greater risk of having a subsequent heart attack, stroke, or even, a fatality, okay? But just taking one little pill a day, all right, according to them, and eating one piece of candy can save you from both a stroke, a heart attack, or high blood sugar or low blood sugar. So, you know what I'm saying? I always wonder why, old people keep a piece of candy, and now I get it because, before my cycle about to come on and stuff, my levels, my dopamine levels drop and all types of stuff. And you know what they told me to do? Eat sugar. And it worked. I said, that's why all these old people got these candy trays and dishes and always handing out candy because they always so happy all the time. Yeah, I said, I get it now. I get it. So that's on that. And other health news, okay? Hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm just trying to keep y'all up on game. All right. We talked about this, but they weren't publishing any of this, okay? The information that I gave y'all on daily screen use linked to virtual autism in your children and developmental delays in the children, talking, social skills, all types of things, because toddlers are in front of the computer instead of in front of people having conversations with them. Y'all are out to eat, okay, at Shoney's, and every child got an iPad at the table, not listening to y'all conversations. Kids are supposed to be trying to get in grown folks' conversations and get told to stay to a lot of grown folks' conversations, but the grown folks' conversations be so good, the kids want to eavesdrop anyway, but y'all got them staring at the screens like this. They have no clue what's going on. They have no idea on how to communicate, listen, or respond, because it's like Netflixing and chilling 7 days in a row, 12 hours a day. Okay, and so they said daily screen time is tied to developmental delays in your toddlers. So if you're now getting recommendations from your pediatrician to go see a specialist about your child, just back up on the screen for a little bit, because I'm sure they on it. They on a phone, they on an iPad, they on a television, they listening to Coco Melon, and Coco Melon ain't moving their mouth. And Chelsea had to put me on to that. Chelsea did. I was like a lament. I was like, why? She's like, Tasha, this cartoon is not moving his mouth. Kids read lips. Babies read lips, okay? And a new study found that the longer the screen time at age 1 was linked to developmental delays in communication and problem solving at ages 2 and 4. Experts say limited screen time in infants and young children can support their development. They need to be outside socializing. Play dates is not enough. You meeting with Jenny at 3 o'clock for 1 hour for your child to socialize is not enough, okay? It is not enough. That is like a prisoner being locked up 23 hours a day and he got 1 hour of airtime outside. No, okay? No. Shoot, they was trying to give Lamine a little labor, but Lamine speaking 3 languages right now, communicate, knowing his name, everything. All I did was take the computer screens away. Now the boy don't even want to watch TV or nothing, okay? Outside barefoot and dirty. Listen, okay? So, and they making money off of this. Anytime they write a prescription for you to go take your child to go talk to somebody, they making money. So they just refer, and the referrals just get long before you know you had a doctor you didn't even know existed, okay? And so, but Italy has been on this. Italy's healthcare system is so advanced. It's not even funny. Like, they figured out how to even stop people from getting blood clots and stuff during the COVID, and they were the first to call out virtual autism, which means your kids can develop autism-like symptoms because they're not socializing from using screen time. But once you take them off the screens, they will begin to, they will float from the matrix back into reality, and they'll be like, oh, mommy, Daddy, they're out of the screen. They're out of that TV world, okay? I like these little pictures that Jasmine got too. Okay, and that's on that. And last but not least, I need my check. I need my check because I knew something was wrong. So apparently iPhone is about to send out some checks because they were sued. And I don't know why I wasn't contacted with this, because every time I get an iPhone, I don't have money to keep going to buy new iPhones and stuff. I don't. So I try to keep my phone for as long as I can. But every time they came out with a new iPhone, I knew this. They would make you update the software and they would corrupt the phones so that you could run down to their little store and get a phone that's on back order. And now your phone don't work. They ain't got no phones, okay? And you run around here like a phone crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm so glad that they were sued for this, because I knew it was going to happen. There's a few other companies that's going to get it too. I'm going to put together a list of companies that's going to be having some lawsuits coming that I know for sure, because they're doing stuff like this with these software membership packages. And so basically when you buy a phone, you buy a membership with Apple, okay? Once they come out with a new phone, which is the exact same phone with an extra camera, all they do is add a fourth, fifth camera. This phone has 9 cameras. Why do we need 9 cameras? Why? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all they're updating. And so it forces you to have to go buy a phone when you ain't got it. And then you down at the Metro PCS putting a phone on a plan. Don't act like you ain't never been to Metro PCS or Cricket. Trying to put an iPhone on a plan and your data getting slowed down the entire time. Once you use it for an hour, it takes forever for your damn Safari to load, because you over there at Cricket and they sharing airspace from Verizon. So hold on for a second. So if they said it will soon pay out between $310 and $500 million to millions of users whose older devices slow down after software updates following class action lawsuit. And you know what they do with these phones? They send them over to the Middle East and the poor countries, and they be over there on the cell phones, you know what I'm saying, scamming us. And that's in our health, wellness, science, and technology. Oh, we got one more. Oh, this one good, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm drinking in a minute. This one is the funniest shit ever. So there's this thing called a beer tan that white folks are doing. They're doing anything to be dark these days. Just dark. They don't want the dark problems. But they want to be dark. And so there's this new thing that they're doing, and it's called beer tan. It's so popular that, the medical site had to put out a disclaimer on it because it's becoming so popular. I guess when they go out on the beach and they taking 12 packs of 24 cases of beers and stuff, or all 24 cans of beers, and it's Coors Light and it's cheap and stuff. They said beer tanning beauty hack can increase your risk of sunburn and cancer. Ooh, that was good. They said the beer tanning trend on TikTok sees users covering their bodies in beer before sunbathing. They should have said see white people covering their bodies. They need to stop saying users, okay? It's white people. Ain't no black folks pouring no beer, smelling pissy and like beer to lay on no beach to be black, okay? I'm gonna throw me up a sun tanning place and put my picture out there and say I used to be white. I bet you that thing will say, "Oh, is that your skin?" But white people see me all the time on the beach. They be like, "Oh my God, your skin is so beautiful." I say, "Thank you. God gave it to me. He kissed it." I just wish I had something like this. Ask him. You got to ask him, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now proponents say the hops in the beer stimulate the production of melatonin. So they done figure out a way to generate melanin through beer. They're looking for it anywhere, which leads to a tan. However, there's no evidence to support this. If TikTok doing it, it's working, okay? This TikTok hack is incredibly dangerous and can increase your risk of sunburn, heat exhaustion, and skin cancer. And so can tanning beds and stuff, right? All of that. So, what's the difference, all right? Yeah, I ain't seen them put out no report on that. That's because it's a business and it pays taxes. This one doesn't, okay? They saying that TikTok is filled with beauty hacks, of course. Some of them are brilliant. Others not so much, but one of the latest viral beauty trends to emerge from the platform is beard tanning, and it's a terrible idea, so says the white folks, okay? Now, people on social media site are using beer as tanning lotion. The hashtag beard tan has almost 300,000 views and includes videos of people covering their bodies in beer before lying in the sun. Now, content creators say the hack speeds up the tanning process. It probably won't. How they supposed to drive home? Like, if I would have got pulled over after I did a beer tan, I would be scared shitless. The officer gonna smell alcohol all over you, and you trying to explain that I got a tan today. It probably won't come as a surprise that skincare experts aren't on board with this new trend. A cosmetic dermatologist at the Dubai Cosmetic Surgery describes it as disastrous, she says, okay? And he says the first problem with TikTok's beard tanning trend is that it's been advised by people who aren't skincare experts. Well, and that expert thing bothers me because who came up with the word expert? An expert came by somebody who figured some shit out through trial and error, okay? And then they figured out how to sell it and give you a certification or a diploma or a degree in what it is that they figured out for free, okay? And so that's how the world evolves. So this whole expert thing, I don't get, okay? But I think it's funny. Because they kind of late on this. Because we've been cooking chicken and grilling chicken and ribs and corn on the cob and vegetables with Bill for years. The way that Bill, the flavor just brown, that meat and stuff. Jazz don't even eat no meat, but she sit over there like, yeah, I remember. You know how they'll pop open a Bill and your daddy take a sip of your uncle, but then he pour the backwash and stuff all over the grill, and that chicken just get nice and grow, and it just produces all types of tannins and melanin in the chicken and stuff. I said, they around here grilling themselves with beer in the sun. You can't make this up. Making us think somebody got a damn barbecue going on the damn beach. No, white people. No. Come on now. This is not it. No. Okay, so they said it's gonna kill y'all. So I guess all that chicken and stuff we eating with Bill, they're gonna kill us. I don't know. I don't know. If they like it, we love it, okay? And I love that they want to be black. I love it that they want to be dark like us, okay? They want the color, but they don't want the problems. They don't want the problems, okay? Up